So I just came across this concept called evil maid attacks, and it's pretty unsettling. Basically, it's when someone accesses your device without you knowing, right?
Exactly. It's a physical attack where the intruder has direct access to your device, like in a hotel room or at home. They can install malware without you realizing it.
That's wild, and it seems like software solutions can't really help here because once the attacker has physical access, they can bypass most defenses.
Right? Even advanced systems like Secure Boot or TPM can be circumvented with hardware keyloggers or similar tools. It's a tough situation.
But wait, there's this tool called Tripwire that claims to help combat these attacks. How does it actually work?
Tripwire is designed to monitor suspicious activities and alert users when there's a potential intrusion. It uses a Raspberry Pi to send photo streams to a web client.
So if someone enters the area where your device is, Tripwire captures photos. That's pretty ingenious.
Exactly. And if any motion is detected, it deletes the secrets that protect those photos, which makes it hard for an attacker to cover their tracks.
That's fascinating, but doesn't that also mean that if the network goes down, the user might miss crucial alerts?
Good point. Network outages can complicate things. Tripwire addresses this by allowing users to check the logs later using another computer.
I can see how that could get tricky though. If you can't trust the device you're securing, how do you validate those logs?
Exactly. Users have to ensure they use a secure, trusted computer to check the logs, which adds another layer of complexity.
And then there's the issue of potential false positives. If an attacker triggers one, they can compromise the device afterward.
Yes, that's a limitation of Tripwire. It reminds me that even advanced systems have vulnerabilities, especially concerning user behavior.
It's like a game of cat and mouse. Are there safeguards to help mitigate that risk?
Tripwire does make it harder for attackers to execute their plans, but it's not foolproof. Users need to be vigilant.
I can't help but wonder, how does Tripwire handle situations where the user is in a hotel or somewhere without full control over the network?
Great question. The current plan is to set up a relay server on a cloud service, but that isn't implemented yet.
Ah, so there's potential for improvement. I love that this tool is evolving. Is it complicated to set up?
It does require some technical know-how, especially with Raspberry Pi and some Linux commands, but the setup steps are well documented.
I appreciate that. It's always a balance, right? Making tech accessible while keeping security tight.
Absolutely. And there's also a layer of user responsibility in setting it up correctly to ensure it functions as intended.
That's a critical reminder. It's like personal security. You can have the best locks, but if you forget to use them.
Exactly. It's all about integrating tools like Tripwire into a broader strategy for security, not relying solely on one solution.
That makes sense. So if someone combines tripwire, physical security measures, and maybe even some environmental tricks, they're better off.
Definitely, it's like a defense-in-depth approach. The more layers, the harder it is for an attacker.
You mentioned random mosaic earlier. What's that about?
Random mosaic is a method where you store your device among a pile of objects, making it harder to find. It's a clever distraction.
Wow, I love that. It's like hiding in plain sight. It sounds so effective for physical security.
It really is. Combining physical obscurity with tech like Tripwire could deter even the most determined attackers.
But are there limits to how effective these combinations can be?
Certainly, for instance, if an attacker knows a target's typical behavior, they might still find ways to bypass these defenses.
So awareness is key. Users need to understand the limitations of their tools and remain vigilant.
Absolutely. Security is an ongoing process, not a one-time setup. Users must constantly evaluate their defenses.
It's a lot to think about, but really empowering to know there are tools like Tripwire out there.
For sure, it's all about staying informed and proactive. The more you know, the better you can protect yourself.
I feel like I have a better grasp of this now. It's a fascinating intersection of physical and digital security.
I'm glad. Security doesn't have to be overwhelming when you break it down like this. It's more about strategic choices.
Exactly, and it leaves me curious about how these technologies will evolve in the future.
Definitely, innovations in security will keep coming as threats evolve. It's a dynamic field.
I'm excited to see where it goes. Maybe we'll catch more updates on Tripwire as it develops.
For sure, let's keep an eye out for new features and improvements. It's always worth discussing.
Absolutely, security is everyone's responsibility, and the more we know, the safer we are.
Well said. It's a continuous journey, and sharing knowledge is a big part of it.
I love this conversation. It's so relevant in our tech-driven world. Until next time.
Absolutely. Looking forward to our next deep dive into tech security.